church. This church concerns me because I've seen the church in one of its moments back in the 80s and 90s. I'm not that old, but in the 80s and 90s, it still had that power on it. Right at the millennium change, it seemed like the face of ministry turned. The spirit of the people turned. Come on here. To the point where now, it used to be you didn't have to beg people to come to church or even bribe them to come to church. But now you got to have special stuff to get folk just to come to church. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me here. Because people have lost their drive. They have lost their passion. And I believe Timothy puts it this way. He said they will become lovers of themselves rather than lovers of God. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Because you have some people, glory to God, that rather do you in so that they can gain an advantage on their own life. Y'all ain't gonna talk. And see, watch you die slowly. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. All for the sake of a position, all for the sake of being slow. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me here. But this is the day that God is gathering together a remnant of his people. Come on here. A church inside of the church that's ready to bring back the power. Now I know you got to sit there and you got to look at me cute like you don't know what I'm talking about. But oh yes, we don't have the power we think we have because it takes us too long to cast out demons. We don't have the power we think we have because we go to the hospital and pray for folk and they don't come out healed. We don't have the power we think we have. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me here because we haven't seen dead folk raised yet. But I believe that we are stepping into a season where God's next assignment in his people is to allow signs and wonders to follow. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me here. The real people of God. Now I wish somebody here would just high five your neighbor next to you and tell them, I see something coming behind you. I see folk coming up out of wheelchairs. Y'all gonna talk to me here. People being delivered. People being set free in that self-same hour. And this is the remnant that has to bring back that power to the church. Hit your neighbor and say, bring back the glory.